everybody, welcome or welcome back to the channel. My name's Nicole and this is Dusty Book Sniffers, and today we're here for day 14 of the Book Grocer Advent Box. So let's get started. Good morning or good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for taking some time out of your day and spending it with me while I open up book 14 of the Book Grocer Advent Box. Now, just a disclaimer, I'm not affiliated with the Book Grocer, maybe hoping to be one day, but right now I'm not affiliated with them. I just love their products. I love getting their book advent box. I've been getting this for several years now, and it's always been a lot of fun. This year has quite a mixed bag of different genres of books and different stories, a little bit of family drama we've got in there. We've got a couple of Rome war videos. Story. We've also, yesterday's book was a Viking story. We've got some literary fiction in there as well, and we've just got some fun time reads as well. So real good, eclectic, a bunch of books, and I'm hoping that that trend is going to continue. Last year we had all crime thrillers, and I do have a video coming out where I rate those books that I have read out of that box, which I have read quite a number of them. All right, so today's outfit has been curated. We did do a lucky dip today, and this shirt came out again today, but we have the noisy earrings in. These are not my favorite earrings to wear, but these were ones that little Em picked out while we were out shopping earlier in the month. Actually at the end of November, where she picked out some new earrings for me, and these were one of them. They are a little bit noisy, so if you can hear the tinkling, it is just my earrings. And of course, we have had a change of headdress today. She picked out the antlers for me to wear today, which was nice because these are my favorite. I've had these for several years now, and they are my favorite. They were so well made too. Got little velvet flowers on them and a little bit of glitter, little ears, and they're just cute. I love them. All right, so without further ado, let's grab book 14 off the shelf and open that up and see what we got today. All right, we have star paper, and we're going to pop it under the table as always to open that up so it's not so loud on the microphone for you. I'm having a lot of fun opening up these books, as I was saying earlier. I just love getting these, and I even get the boxes during the year. So a couple of times a year, I'll grab a couple of boxes. They're usually really reasonably priced as well, so that makes it nice that you could get, anywhere from 16 to 20 books in them. And with those ones, you generally know what books you're getting in them, so you can, have a bit of a look and see what the books are, and so it makes it a little bit easier. And they have romance, they've got crime fiction, they've got thrillers, they've got classic ones, they've got a whole heap of them, and all their information is up down below. All right, let's have a look and see what book we got today. This one is by Jordan Thanahill, and it's called The Listeners, and this is going to be a hectic one to look at, and so I do apologize. Now that is one hell of a cover. That I was looking at that was doing all sorts of funky things to my eyeballs. So yeah, I think I might have to put a book cover on this one just to so I don't have to look at it so much. But anyway, it's called The Listeners. Let's have a look at the size of the font. The font's not too bad. It's a little bit on the smallish side for me. Not a huge fan of the small font, as we've so discovered in this advent. We have 288 pages. That's including the acknowledgements. We don't have anything about the author that I can see here. There is a postscript. Okay, so it has a postscript in here, and I'll get into that in just a moment. I do believe this might be a non-fiction. So I'm not too sure. Let me just have a look on the back here. Does it tell me anything? Okay, so about the author, Jordan Thanahill is a Canadian playwright. Two of his plays have won the Governor General's Literary Award. That's Canada's highest state honour for literature, and he has published one previous novel, and he lives in London. All right, so that's a little bit about the author. As I said, it's got 288 pages in it. It's called The Listeners. And this was first published in Great Britain in 2021. So we're sort of still keeping with that trend apart from the classics. Now, I don't know exactly what it is about, but it says here in the postscript, let me just bring this back up. I cannot speak to the sexual assault allegations that have been leveled against Howard by several former students. I don't know if this is part of it or not. So yeah, I'm going to stop reading there. I don't know what that exactly is. I've never seen it with a postscript. Like, it's usually an epilogue or something like that. So I don't know. But I will be able to tell you once I've read the book. So you'll have to keep an eye out for when I read this. Keep an eye out for my TBR videos, which generally go up in the last week or the very first day, depending. And I usually do them on I have been in the past doing them on the Friday, but they next year will be going up on a Saturday. So keep an eye, Saturday Australian time. So that will be like Friday night for the Northern Hemisphere. That's when I'm going to endeavour to get my my TBRs up. So it will be either the last Saturday of the month, but if it falls on the first weekend of the month, then it'll go up on that. So it'll be, the first or the second or the third or something like that. So it'll go up then. Okay, so just keep an eye out for those. I will at the beginning of the year put up a structure of how my videos are going to work next year on the channel. Okay, so I've just done a quick scan of the back, and this looks like it's going to be a very interesting read. While lying in bed one night next to her husband, Claire Devon hears a low hum that he can't hear, and it seems that no one else can hear this hum either. This innocuous noise begins to cause Claire headaches, nosebleeds, and insomnia, gradually upsetting the balance of her life through no obvious source or medical cause can be found. When she discovers that a student of hers can also hear the hum, the two strike up an unlikely and intimate friendship, finding themselves increasingly isolated from their families and colleagues. They fall into a desperate group of neighbours who also perceive the sound. While what starts out as a neighbourhood self-help group gradually transforms into something more extreme, with far-reaching, devastating consequences. The Listeners is an exhilarating and erotic novel that explores the seduction of the wild and unknowable, the human search for transcendence, and the rise of conspiracy culture in the West, and the desire for community and connection in our increasingly polarized times. Then the little blurb goes on to say, the listener starts with a little hum in your ear and ends up blowing your head off. So... Okay. It sounds like a very interesting read. The cover is a very interesting cover as well. Like, that is just like, that is full on to look at. But anyway, that is The Listeners. That is book 14 for the Book Grossers Advent. And I need to write that into the front so I know when I got it, and I know I've said that in every video. Now, don't forget, we do have the playlist for the previous openings listed up down below. We also have last year's as well. And I've also got my craft advent, if that's something that you're interested as well, listed up down below. But that is book 14. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up down below. And if you've made it this far, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell icon to all notifications. That way you're not going to miss out on all the things that I upload. And in the comments today, so I know you've made it this far, leave me a bell emoji down there, and let me know, have you read this book by Jordan Tanner Hill? I can get that out for sure. If you have, let me know in the comments down below. And also, I've been asking everybody, what have you been most grateful for today? Leave that comment down below, and what you did to get into the festive spirit. But as always, happy reading. That is all from me today. Keep turning those pages, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.